Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan SEL R-Line 4Motion. This particular one is sandstone gray on the exterior with Grigio and black leather interior. It features keyless entry, 20-inch machined black and silver alloy wheels, the R-Line badge on the door panels, as well as one on the grille right here. This much beefier, glossier grille here with the larger air intakes on the front and off to the sides. You also have flat black down here at the base with a trace of flat silver down here at the bottom. Park distance sensors front and rear, an illuminated front logo, and an LED light bar across the front on the SEL R-Line trim. This is the only trim that does the illuminated logo on the Tiguan this year. You also get silver roof rails, body colored panels down at the base of the doors. There's that R-Line badge right there on the door. Power folding mirrors, body colored mirror caps, integrated turn signals as well. Easy kick open hatch as well. The nice little silver hockey stick that goes out of the back hatch across the top of the windows into the A-pillar right there. And then you have a replication of the front grille back here on the back here with these vertical reflectors off to the sides. It says Tiguan beneath an illuminated logo and an extended 3D LED light bar across the back here. Tinted glass. Piano black wheel arches on all four wheels, of course. Let's take a look at the inside. There's that Grigio color right here on a door inset with piping and also contrast stitching there. Black leatherette on the arm pad here with contrast stitch here. Bottle storage in the door panel. Your power lift gate, the button is here. You can lift up on that switch to open the hatch, and then you lift up and hold to close it. The catch is you have to hold it until it closes. On your seats here, 3-seat memory. You got memory seat on both driver and passenger side. The passenger seat is a mirror image of this. So 3-seat memory. You have massage buttons right here, and then power lumbar forward and back, up and down right here, seat back adjust here. And you have this hex pattern on the seats here, this hex panel stitching right here, and elongated hex back here on the back. You also have multiple little panels here, or angles, for the upholstered seat here. It adds more comfort. The headrest is also angled to nest snugly in the back of the seat here. You do have gray piping down the edge of the seat here. This is a heated and ventilated seat. You get stainless steel pedal caps down there. And as we go ahead and climb in here, here's a look at the instrument cluster, and then also your giant 15-inch screen right here. So back to the instrument cluster here, the wiper stalk is now here. You have rain sensing wipers. First click is rain sensing. You do also have your wiper washer button on the tip, and then also your rear wiper stalk button on the top of the stalk here. That contrast stitching and piping continues out of the door, across, underneath the infotainment screen into the other door. You do also have American walnut, actual wood right here that goes across into the other side. You do also have ambient lighting in this here where it goes. You have the instrument cluster that lights up here, this screen here where you can customize, and then it also lights up right here and in all four doors on these gloss panels here. Head-up display up here, so you can see that right there with the dynamic road sign display. It's kind of flickering on camera, but it's steady to the naked eye. Harman Kardon audio, so you've got that in the A-pillars here. And you have an adjustable steering wheel where I can pull out, push in, raise it, lower it, set it where I need it, and then lock it back. Coin box for storage down here on the left side. Automatic headlights right here, poor weather lights as well. Over here on this side, the vents beneath the 15-inch screen here, that's going to be standard. So they're down low here and up high on the left and right side. You do also have cup holders right here. Now that the shifter is up on the steering wheel here, instead of here, you have a place for your cup holders here. To put it in drive, you just twist towards the windshield. It just shifts to drive, just like that there. And then you also have sport. So if I twist the sport, it does it there. It automatically switches between S1 and S2 and what have you. But I'm going to switch it back to drive. And then to put it in reverse, you just twist towards the back. It chimes like an Audi. You have this big giant screen here with a 360 camera off to the right, and also trajectory steering. And you also have tire swing animation over here. So you can see that on the right side with the 360 camera, but you can also see it on the main screen here. The green signifies straight back, the red line signifies where your bumper is and where your rear hatch is. The put it in park, you're just going to push the button on the tip right here, and then your screen goes back to this split screen here. You have 3 pages of screens here, so I can just swipe across. There's my next screen right there, and then I also have this last screen right here. So it's already hooked up to my Android Auto, that's why it's showing up there. And then you also have this guy right here where I can pull down. I can change between dark and light. I prefer the dark, so I'm going to leave it on dark. And then you also have these 8 little cubes here that bring up your widgets. You can actually adjust and add widgets to the top here. You also have auto start stop right here. So it's illuminated yellow, it's telling you that it's on. And then you have telephone, media, navigation, vehicle, Android Auto, of course, parking. I do get Park Assist with this one, Pro Park Assist Plus, or Park Assist Pro. And then that's actually going to do the gas, the gear, and the brake does it all for you. The assistant systems, and then you have settings, experience, off-road, ambient light, and seats. Seats, we're going to explore that one for a second here. You have full-blown massage seats for both driver and passenger. You can adjust what type of settings you get here. You can do this for waves. There's 3 different wave settings: circles, upward strokes, tapping, relaxation, and back activation. I'm going to X out of this here, but you have that for driver and passenger. You do also get heated and ventilated seats down here. The ventilated seat is already on. There's the heated seat. I'm going to turn that back off though. It starts on high, then medium, then low. I'm also going to turn down my fan speed a little bit here. That's my quick pop-up. By touching this guy here, it brings this little pop-up. It will disappear just like that. And then I can also touch Clima and bring up the full-blown climate screen here. There's my power button, defrost, vent settings here. I do also have air care. I turn it on by tapping that right there. And that's my air filtration system, where it's going to filter the air before it circulates it through the cabin. So if you live near a stinky landfill or a pig farm or something like that, you're not going to smell it in the car. The home button always takes you back to the split screen here, so you have that. In these screens, I can go here, and then I have my vehicle settings here. So there's my oil level and what have you, my odometer, miles to empty. I can also go back here, actually go home, double tap it to get back here. I can swipe. There's tires, there's oil level, and there's service position and next service. So I have that as well. And down here I have my travel information. If I swipe across, I have yet another screen right here. There's 2 pages here. So there's my steering angle, and then my compass, and then I also have coolant temperature as well as oil temperature there. So I have that stuff as well. This one does have an auto dimming home link mirror with 3-door garage door memory and a digital compass up there. Back to the screen for one quick second here. We're going to do ambient lighting so you can see that. If I go to ambient lighting, it's already set to purple here. So you can see that there on the custom side. I'm going to go ahead and change that up a little bit there, wake that up. There's my purple over there, and now you can barely see it, but it's purple here, and there's an R-Line badge. It's also purple over there. Now home again. Down here we talked about the cup holders. Here is the experience knob. It is now also purple as well. So this is my volume control. I can tap or push down on it to go to comfort, sport, custom, off-road, snow. I can change the drive mode just by using the knob here. I would push down to wake it up. Now I can swipe across and go to my experiences. So there's energetic, minimal, me, inactive. If I go the opposite way here, there's joy, there's lounge, and you can see it up here on the screen. So I can actually do it without touching the screen here, and it also changes my colors. So it's very nice that it does that. Now I can also touch on the screen here and add all kinds of fingerprints, but most people are going to want to use the knob just to show off with the knob. And then there's your drive modes as well, and it shows down here as well. Push button start is right here, and then your e-brake is right here. Key fob, nice chunky key fob right here. So you got the Volkswagen logo on the back. Your remote start, lock, and unlock are all right there. And like I said, you do have that easy kick open hatch. You have 2 USB-Cs down here that are backlit so you can see them at night. Your wireless charger goes right here. You just put the phone in with the back of the phone facing the driver's thigh here. You get more storage in here as well. There's a little storage cubby, a 12-volt charger port right there, and then you can just put this back on here. Oops, just like that. I'm trying to do this with one hand, guys. And then there's your armrest. The armrest does lock in place, so you can adjust it however you want here, up, down, and back. The passenger seat, as I said before, is a twin of the driver's seat. There's your 3-seat memory and all the good stuff on the side over there. In the glove box here, there's your manuals right there. You also have a quick start guide for your home link mirror in there as well. Up here, capacitive touch for the dome lights, as well as the sunroof and sunshade. Being this is an R-Line, it's going to have the black headliner. There's a sunshade. It's hiding the sunroof there. It's the right runner here. Touch at the front and swipe back. There goes the sunshade all the way back, revealing this gorgeous panoramic sunroof. The left runner, touch at the front, swipe back, opens this sunroof. The left runner opens the sunroof. The right one opens the sunshade. That panel of glass stacks on top of that one back there. With this pop-up windscreen right here, the glass is tinted, so you don't necessarily have to have the sunshade closed to keep the sun off of you. I want to go ahead and close that up. Touch at the back and swipe forward to close it. And then you just tap on the back tip to vent. And then you do the same to close. So let's take a look at the back seats. There's a look at those wheels right there. This one comes in at $42,936. Extras on this one include $405 for the auto-dimming home link mirror, $305 for third-year prepaid maintenance, $296 for a set of monster mats and heavy-duty trunk liner, and $1425 for destination. Brings you to $42,936. As we open up the back here, more Grigio back here, soft touch as well. Leatherette arm pad right here in black with the contrast stitch. That's also soft touch. Bottle storage in the door. And you get these little storage cubbies on both rear seats on the side here, and the door does not impede storage of any items there. You got leather seats on the 2 outboard seats. The middle seat is leatherette. The outboard seats are going to be heated. Here's a look at those headrests on the seats. Fold down armrest in the middle. Squishy yet firm. There's no pass-through on that, but these seats will fold flat as well. So you can fold them flat from here. As I go ahead and climb in here, lots of leg room here. I'm wearing Beetle socks today. You can see that there. Or there's a VW socks here. You got Volkswagen Beetles on them. They're kind of stretched out a little bit there. They're not showing up, but there's a pocket here and a pocket over here. And as I shut that door, super solid sound there. There's your vents right there. And then you also have your climate control back here. You also have heated seats on both the left and right side. The controls for the passengers back here, just touch again and it turns them off. They're capacitive touch. So you do have 2 USB-Cs down here that are backlit, so you can see those at night. And there's a look up front at the front cabin area there. There's your panoramic sunroof. Car seat hookups are right here and also over here on this side. This one comes with a privacy cover already included on the SEL R-Line. It connects there and also over here. Now let's take a look at the rear hatch. Here's a look at those wheels again there. And as you come to the back here, there's your 3D tail light here. It's a layered look here. This design across the back, just like here, and an illuminated logo. It says Tiguan at the base of the bumper, or at the base of the logo, I should say. And then you have your cargo blocks on the left, with monster mats here, and a front license plate here. Recessed trunk light on both the left and right side. There's a storage cubby right there, and also one on the left and right down there. This little loop right here, you lift up the floor here. It's a tri-fold floor here. There's your spare tire right there. There's a subwoofer, a quick disconnect subwoofer right there. And then you have your jack apparatus off to the side. This folds up into 3 or up in thirds. So you can move this out of the way here. I'm doing this with one hand and juggling here. And there's a look at your privacy cover. And there's a look through from the back to the front, panoramic sunroof and what have you there. And then you have your power lift gate. This also has the easy kick function here where you can actually close it. The key is it will not work while the car is running. This car will come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. That's 4 years, 50,000 miles, and include 3 years of included maintenance. Also, if you buy from me at Bombarito St. Peter's, I'm going to give you an additional 3 years of free maintenance for a total of 6. And then also we'll give you a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. It's a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. So if you're interested in this car or another one like it, give me a call. 636-290-4257. 636-290-4257. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great day.